Imagine a world where love reigns supreme, a place where justice flows like a river, where mercy and compassion are the norm. This is the kingdom of God. It's not a far-off dream, it's here and now among us. Jesus spoke of this kingdom often. He painted a picture of a divine society, a society that could transform our world. The kingdom of God is not about buildings or borders, it's about hearts and lives changed. It's about a new way of living, a way that puts others first. Jesus invited everyone into this kingdom. Rich and poor, young and old, all were welcome. This kingdom turns our world upside down. It challenges our assumptions. It calls us to a higher purpose. Jesus didn't just talk about the kingdom. He lived it out. He showed us what it looks like in action. He healed the sick. He welcomed the outcast. He forgave the sinner. The kingdom of God is here and it's changing everything. Jesus was a master storyteller. He used parables to teach about the kingdom. These stories were simple yet profound. They spoke of everyday things, but they revealed deep truths. The parable of the mustard seed is one example. Jesus said the kingdom is like a tiny seed. It starts small, but it grows into a great tree. This shows the kingdom's humble beginnings and its far-reaching impact. Another parable speaks of a hidden treasure. A man finds it in a field. He sells everything to buy that field. This shows the kingdom's immense value. It's worth more than all we have. The parable of the yeast is also telling. A woman mixes yeast into flour. Soon the whole batch rises. This shows how the kingdom spreads. It works quietly but changes everything it touches. Jesus also told of a great feast. The original guests make excuses, so the host invites the poor and outcast. This shows the kingdom's inclusive nature. All are welcome at God's table. What does a society based on kingdom principles look like? It's a place of radical love, where enemies become friends, where the last are first. It's a community where everyone belongs, where no one is left out. In this society, forgiveness is freely given. Mercy triumphs over judgment. It's a place of healing and wholeness, where broken lives are restored. In the kingdom society, justice prevails, not just legal justice, but true restorative justice. The poor are lifted up. The oppressed are set free. Resources are shared. No one has too much while others have too little. It's a place of peace, not just the absence of conflict, but true shalom, wholeness in every relationship with God, with others, with creation. This is the picture Jesus painted. This is the kingdom he invites us to build. The kingdom of God is not just a nice idea. It's meant to be lived out in our homes, in our workplaces, in our communities. It starts with how we treat others. Do we see everyone as valuable? Do we show kindness to all? Kingdom living means going the extra mile. It means loving those who are hard to love. It means forgiving when it's difficult. In our families, kingdom principles change everything. Parents lead with love, not fear. Children are respected and nurtured. Conflicts are resolved with grace. In our workplaces, we bring kingdom values too. We work with integrity. We treat colleagues fairly. We use our skills to serve others. We see our work as part of God's bigger purpose. In our communities, we become agents of change. We stand up for the vulnerable. We speak out against injustice. We build bridges across divides. We create spaces of welcome and belonging. Jesus' teachings about the kingdom are timeless. They speak to every age, to every culture, but how do we apply them in our modern world? How do we bridge this ancient wisdom with 21st century life? It starts with seeing our world through kingdom eyes, seeing problems as opportunities, seeing people as God sees them. Technology can be a tool for kingdom work. Social media can spread messages of hope. Online platforms can connect people for good, but we must use these tools wisely, with integrity, with love. The kingdom calls us to be different, to swim against the cultural tide, to value relationships over things, to choose contentment over consumerism. In our diverse global world, kingdom principles are crucial. They teach us to embrace differences, to seek understanding, to build unity in diversity. In a world of instant gratification, the kingdom teaches patience. In a world of self-promotion, it teaches humility. The kingdom of God is here, but it's also coming. It's now, but not yet fully. This gives us hope. Hope that what we see now is just the beginning, that the best is yet to come. Every act of kindness is a seed of the kingdom. Every stand for justice helps it grow. We are part of something bigger than ourselves, something that will outlast us. This hope changes how we live today. It gives purpose to our actions. meaning to our struggles. We know we're building for eternity, that nothing done in love is wasted. This hope is not passive, it's active. It motivates us to keep going, to keep loving, to keep serving, even when it's hard, even when we don't see results. The Kingdom Realized is a powerful vision. It's a world where love wins, where peace reigns,